bears, they've been very quiet this morning. It's been lovely. Water for coffee is on. It's probably going on 6. There's a loon. There goes the loon. Just thought I'd say good morning. I'll see you on trail later. Good morning. Slow, late, really good. I opened my eyes at 5:15. It's easily 8 o'clock by now. We're just pulling out of Lake Francis. It was just so beautiful there this morning. I wish I had more coffee. I was down to my last cup. Resupply, resupply, resupply. Motivated to get to Coleman. Some wonderful trail angels are bringing me a box of food. I hope. You never really know until you see the box. But so far, all my resupplies have been where they're supposed to be. So. But these people, they're hand delivering. They're gonna bring me a beer. I'm inviting them for Christmas dinner. They've gone way beyond trail angels at this point. But yeah, then there's a box at Nancy's, and then theoretically Whispers is gonna deliver a box at the very end for the White Mountain section. Oh, here come the cars. Okay, I'll catch you at the fish break. Thought you should hear a little bird song before we got to the river. That one is going off. I don't know my birds, I just like to hear them sing. But yeah, you can hear that river going. Curious to see where the people are fishing. Oh geez, traffic. All right, the serious fishermen have arrived. They're ready. And then they look at that river and they say, oh, well, that's gonna be some tough fishing. It's not that much bigger than it. There's a lot of dams on this river, so it's somewhat controlled. It's only whatever's coming out of First Lake. I was expecting it to be deeper. Yeah, somebody went way upstream. That's really hard work for a fish. Oh my God, did somebody mow the trail? Oh, baby. Yeah. It's been mowed at some point. I will take that. It's better than never having been mowed at all. But I think there's probably going to be some wet socks. Ah, well. I put on the clean, dry underwear today. I'm hopeful that the laundry at Coleman will be operational. The laundry here, the dryer was not working. But in anticipation of doing laundry, I said, well, you might as well enjoy not putting on. I can't remember the last time that underwear got washed. It's been a while. Let's talk about something else. Yeah, somebody mowed this trail. Look at this. This is fabulous. This is going to save us a lot of water in our socks, and maybe we'll avoid a few mud pits because we can see them. But yeah, you can see this was a creek at one point. All of this bent grass, that's water was flowing down here like a river. Be interesting to see down by the lake. There's a spot. It might be underwater, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Not sure which of the whopper storms it was that did this, but yeah, there definitely was some water running through here. You just see huge areas where the water was just pouring down off this hill across the trail. And then there's these places that are normally a little creek. There may even be a culvert right here under here for the water to come out, but it's completely buried by all the stuff that came down the mountain. Yeah, I don't know where I was when that was happening, but I'm glad I wasn't here. That'd be a lot of trouble. Seeing pictures and video from Vermont, holy cow, yeah. They got nailed. I don't know where that came from because I can't see weather reports out here. I get localized weather forecasts, but I don't know the big picture of the world. I don't know if that was a hurricane or it came from the west or another one of those Canadian storms. But yeah, they really got flooded out. The whole trail's messed up. They're telling everybody to go home. I don't know what's gonna happen to us. I'm gonna keep going until I find something I can't do. And then I guess I'll have to quit. I don't know. We'll see, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna do the High Peaks route when we get down to the Whites, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to cross that dry river. Some people may be able to. By the time I get there, it may be much lower. But I've seen that river when it didn't have a lot of water in it. And I could tell that when it has a lot of water in it, that I don't want to be anywhere near it. It just looked bad. Big boulders. It's like a vertical Pemi. Not as wide as the Pemi, but vertical. A lot of drop, a lot of big rocks. Not a place to be trying to walk across. All right, I'm babbling. Much of the Lake Francis Trail survived, but there's a big section here. I think this is heading down to 6 Mile View. We'll be down by the lake. This has all just been destroyed. I don't know who fixes something like this. It's the snowmobile people. Hope it's not me. Because this is the big section of trail that's been washed away. And that makes it hard for the mower to come out here. That's the worst part, because if the grass grows up over this, that's the sort of stuff where a person breaks their leg. Well, there's my happy news for the day. But yeah, I'm thinking there may have been some flooding. This is probably pretty scary. Because that just would have been a giant creek. That obviously was a giant creek roaring through here. Yeah. Picked a good day not to be here, whenever that was. I think that was the section that floods. Unless there's more up ahead. But it looks like the lake stayed in the lake for the most part. When it floods up here, you can see like a debris line. Although I guess with all the water rushing into the lake, it may have washed away the debris line. I don't know. Don't know the physics of flooding here. But yeah, it's pretty full. You can see there's some trees in the water there on the edge. Normally would be growing dry. I can't take you out there for the view because it's full of water. Hopefully we'll get a break in the trees. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try to navigate that. There's your debris line. So it was a good foot or two higher at one point. I don't think you can see it on this camera, but I can see it. Straight out is the dam that we walked across. Oh, I don't know, a week ago? I don't know how long ago that was. But yeah, this is 6 Mile View from this side where you can see the view. And it's not raining. So peaceful. I would expect this lake to be full of boats ripping around. I'm glad it's not. But yeah, I could live here. Right here. No, I gotta go get a box of food. Really like this spot. Except right after this spot is a big hill. Oh, it's not that bad. We've climbed bigger. I really have lost my climbing legs though. It's really noticeable, that road walk. I got very efficient at walking fast on the road, but I could tell those little mountains we climbed up yesterday. Maybe we climbed them too fast, I don't know. But I could feel them in my legs today. I haven't felt anything in my legs in a long time. All right, I'm gonna go up that hill. It's the end of the Lake Francis Trail. Yeah, we'll do a little road walking. Oh yeah, they have a little trouble. Cohos Trail. left. It used to turn right. But yeah, we'll walk through these weeds here and then we will be up on the road for a few miles. It's not bad. It's all survivable. Progress. It's being made. It's an intersection. Off of Deadwater Loop onto, I forget what this is called, a woods lane or something. I'm not sure if it's a snowmobile trail, just a logging road. No ATVs around there. Not till we get to the other side of Nielsen's Lake. There's a little ATV trail, but otherwise this is very peaceful. I haven't seen a vehicle the entire way, not even parked at a couple of camps that I passed. There's nobody out here but us. Sorry I didn't bring you out more, but I'm battling back pain here. Old motorcycle injury seems to have flared up. A disc in the middle of my back. It's not terrible pain, but it's painful. I'll be happier when I get to sit down. I might sit down on this fence right here. Yeah, it's a little too high. I'm always looking for good places to sit down. But yeah, it's just a constant ache in the middle of my back. Can't seem to get the pack anywhere where it doesn't hurt. And it's not the pack. It's either sleeping at Tillotson the other night on the boards or sitting in that chair at the restaurant yesterday. They might have had one of those chairs that's designed to make you want to leave, and I stayed too long. I don't know. That's where I first noticed it, when I was sitting there. Good food, but my spine hurts. I can't blame them. I blame the guy who was driving the lunch truck that drove in front of me when I was driving the motorcycle. I went flying into that truck. Oh, baby. Most of the time I don't think about it, but today, yeah, I'm thinking about it. He shouldn't have done that. All right, well, I'm going to show you something on Nielsen's leg, because it's very pretty out there. So I'll save you some battery for that. More progress. It was very buggy out there. Hopefully it'll be better here in the forest. Whew, it feels cooler already. Ew, poop. Yeah. Giant fly trying to eat me. Usually I say a bad word. I did pretty well that time. I seem to remember we have to climb, but then we get to go down. It's very pretty. There's a stream for a while. I don't know. Maybe we'll stop and take a break. It's like 12:30 something. 12:40. We don't have a lot farther to go, but I do want to get there. See if I can find my saw. Maybe do a little trail work in the park area. Oh, speaking of trail work, Jesus, the 10-pounder. Sorry, it was a big fly. But yeah, there, we've cleared the trail. Now I'll have to fill out paperwork. No, I won't claim any of these hours. They don't count as trail work. Well, when I work on my trail tomorrow, maybe. All right, well, my back still hurts. They say bad words going up this hill, so I'm gonna let you go for now, and then try to remember to take you out in those pretty spots. I say it every time I come through here, so I'm gonna say it again. It's become a tradition. Excellent shelter location. Nice flat area to build a tent platform and a lean-to. Got a slope away from the river. Put the latrine over that way. Pretty reliable water source here in front. Just saying. I don't own the land. I can't give you permission. I just think it would be a really good idea. It's a nice walk from Lake Francis. Short walk from Coleman, but it would set you up nicely for Panorama the next day if you were headed that way. You could skip Coleman entirely and avoid all the ATVs. Oh well, just my thoughts. Nobody asks me, I give them anyway. But yeah, build a lean-to over there. You could call it the Lone Stranger lean-to. There you go. You have my permission. I thought there was a plaque up here somewhere. Like where I first turned on the camera. But I didn't see it. Oh, I'm taking a break. Nielsen's Lake behind us. Little ATV trail to hike. If you're out here, listen carefully. If you hear ATVs, get off the road. They'll run you over. They're going faster than they can see when they come around a corner, so yeah, use your ears to defend yourself. Thankfully, it's a very short section. I'm not sure. I think a lot of the ATV trails are closed because of the flooding. A lot of them got washed out. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna beat that weather to Coleman. I can see it's gathering. You can feel it too. It's humid. It's coming. But I can only walk so fast. It's hot. There's so many bugs I have to stop to kill. Yeah. All right. Ah, yeah, a lot of bugs to kill. All right, bye. Hey, a big thank you to whoever mows this trail. I've hiked this in deep grass before. I was able to do it a lot faster today. So thank you. It's got to take a while to mow all that. But it's really appreciated. I think that storm went around us. Alright, I've got some bugs I've got to kill. About a half mile of road I gotta walk. And we will be at Coleman, where the waters run free. Jesus, that was a 10-pounder. I'm not sure if I'm sleeping in there or not. I imagine it'll rain. Not really sure about the trees. I don't see any good hammock trees. Yeah. I don't know. I think my back would like to be in the hammock, but if the trees aren't right, the trees aren't right. Made some hot water. Gonna have some soup. I've got food for dinner, but these lovely people are gonna be delivering a resupply box. And I'm told they're gonna bring me a beer. I'm gonna invite them for Christmas dinner. They've been very nice to me, theoretically at least. Assuming they show up with this box, because they've got a lot of stuff for me. But yeah, they're gonna be my new best friends. Get a new water bag. New Versa. And cheese. Can't go wrong there. So yeah, this was day 42. I don't know that there'll be any additional footage today, so I will say night-night this time. It's early. It's like 4 o'clock, 4:30. I found my saw. Took a little digging. It was well hidden. Glad I didn't hide it any better. I wouldn't have found it. But yeah, I think we're gonna have some work tomorrow. It doesn't look like anybody has mowed the snowmobile trail. So there'll definitely be some berries to whack there, and then, well, we know our trail's gonna be full of berries. Maybe some hobble. I will show that to you tomorrow so that you can see. I'm not joking. I'm doing trail work in the middle of my hike. But yeah. This pole's collapsed. Yeah, day 42. I will see you tomorrow.